Hello everyone and welcome to Simply Made Homestead. I'm Marian and you have joined us at the perfect time. We have started a new series and it is entitled Together on the Road to Self-Sufficiency. We will learn so many things. We will provide food for our families, create food for our animals, and I don't care how much space you have, little space, big space, we're gonna figure it out and we're gonna grow some food, guys. And this behind me right here is a really good place to start. If you like meat in your diet, quail, it is amazing. We have a playlist that is all about quail. How to build the quail cages, how to build the automatic waterers, where you can get these snazzy, awesome feeders, links to these trays. I mean, it's just everything is there, guys. How to sex your quail, how to harvest your quail. And today, it is time to move the babies out. The quail are moving out, guys. We're together on the road to self-sufficiency, and the quail have reached 3 weeks of age, and it is time for them to move out. So they are going to be going on this top level right here. These are some of our older kids down here. We have 10 females and 1 male. Now, we had kind of downgraded a little bit because we were going through our move. We had 3 different cages and we just came down to the basic just to help get us going again once we got here, and we really needed to harvest them anyway. So anyway, they went to the freezer, the extra ones, and we kept these. We just hatched some out. They're gonna come up here and I can't wait to show you. We're gonna take a peek and see if we can tell male from female. But at 3 weeks, I've never been able to do it before. So I'm not so sure we will today either, but we're gonna try. We're gonna see what happens. All right, let me go get the babies and we can get started. All right, guys, I got the brooder out here. I pulled it out here by myself, so I'm a little winded. But anyway, up here in the feeder, I do have, now my babies, they are, like I said, they are 3 weeks old today, which at 3 weeks, they are fully feathered and they are ready to go to the grow out pen. We may or may not know male for female, which I don't expect to, but by 8 weeks, we will be able to tell the difference between the males and females, and that's when I will separate them out. We'll put them, I like to put 5 females per 1 male per cage, or 10 to 1 or 2 males. We put just the 1 male down here and it worked out great, but it depends on if you're doing it just for your own home. If you're selling eggs, if you're selling fertilized eggs, I highly recommend doing the 5 females to 1 male so you can ensure fertility. You don't want to sell people eggs that, you know, you don't have a high fertilization rate. So, but here at home, it's kind of like, it's okay if they don't all hatch. We want them to all hatch. But I just don't like my girls getting beat up on, you know, and so I just like to kind of give the boys a little more, give the males a few extra girls to spend their time with. Now up here, until they are 8 weeks old, I feed them 30% protein for a wild game bird. Wild game bird, 30%, up until they're 8 weeks old. Now at 8 weeks, I like to move them down to a 22% feed. We get our feed from a feed mill, and most of the time they have the 22%, sometimes they don't. Right now, I have the 16%, which is a little low. So what I do, I just supplement it with like mealworms are really good, or if I have lots of extra eggs, you can crack them and I scramble them up and let them cool really well, then just stick them on an old pie plate in there, and they love it. They get so excited, they absolutely love it. So that way they get the extra protein and helps them to grow and be nice and strong. At any time, if you ever have any soft shells, whether it's now with your chickens, you know, you can give them the calcium grit, but with the quail, they're so tiny. So what I do, I'll take like eggshells, but once I crack them, I bake them in the oven like at 250 for about an hour just to really dry them out and make sure that egg yolk is cooked. And then I'll crush them all up, and then you can put them in a little pan. You can make a little dispenser out of a little tuna can and put holes in it and tie it to the fence so they have their little thing where they can just do it by free choice. The mealworms, I like to just throw right into their little white pans that they jump in and do their little sand baths in, and they get so excited. Throw a handful of that in. Now, I'm gonna quit talking and we're gonna pull some quail out. Maisie, I don't need your help, go. All right. Now, some of our quail is sexable, and which means the Pharaoh and the Egyptian, which we have both. Hello, precious. This little thing is 3 weeks old, and you see the little, see, now they can change, they're still young. So, see how that one, she still doesn't have, are you a girl or a boy? I don't know, I'm not trusting it. I'm thinking you might be a little boy. But you see how their little tummies right there? See that how they still don't have, I'm gonna come in close. See at 3 weeks? Now, if you lived in a cooler climate, I would keep them in a warmer environment. Like if it was cold out here, I wouldn't put them out just yet. I would wait until all of their feathers are in. You see that? See up around its little neck? But guys, it's in the high 80s here, and that right there could be from somebody jumping on it and picking on it, couldn't it? I know. But anyway, we're gonna take a look just to see. See? By looking at its backside, I would say girl, but like I said, it is really early, guys. Now, in this pen, they have been, they've been down in this brooder, which if you haven't seen the brooder, I'll link the video for you right here on the brooder that we use and how we set it up and everything. It has pine shavings all over the bottom of it. So they're not used to this wire floor. So I did put some hay like over here around the waterers, because they've been drinking out of a little, I left it inside, a little chick water inside the brooder. And here they have their little cups where they stick their little beak on the little yellow bale, and it makes the water come into the cup. And if I have the hay over here, they're gonna enjoy like getting down in there, and they love getting in there. When it gets really cold here, we put hay in there because they snuggle all up in there. But otherwise, we don't keep hay in here. But I'm doing it right now just to kind of give them a little cozy area to go to help them feel nice and safe. And it'll attract them, and it'll attract them towards those little red cups and help them to find water and start drinking. Oh, here's another one. Now I would definitely call you a boy. Are we gonna? Y'all, I want to show you this one right here. Look at her chest. Look at her. See her? See how speckled her chest is? That is a female. Calm down, honey. All right, guys, here's a really quick little example. See if I can get them turned around here. They're little and they're not used to being handled. See that? Can you tell which one is the male and which one is the female? Come on, look at the camera. Don't be shy. There you go. Okay, guys. What is this one? Male or female? And this one? Quail 2, Quail B? Male or female, guys? All right. You got your decision made? This one's the male. See the orangey gold chest? And then this one is the female. See it how it has the speckles all the way around? See, now the boys, they'll have some speckles too on the sides, but their chest will be orange. And these are on the feather sexibles, like the pharaohs and the Egyptians. And I keep telling myself that I want to go to strictly jumbos and the feather sexible just to have more meat to make life easier, and then I have these cute little other colored ones, and I'm like, I can't part with you. Oh, let's hatch some eggs. So, but you have that option, guys. You can go for like your bigger birds. You can put all of them together to breed, and now all the eggs that come from it will not necessarily be jumbo, but if you keep working that process of, like, you know, trying to, if that's your goal is to have the jumbo quail, just keep hatching the eggs from the larger birds until it gets to be more consistent and you can have jumbo birds on a more regular basis. That is my goal, and we will get there. Okay guys, the baby quail have moved out of the brooder. They are all settled inside their grow out pen. They look very happy. I don't know if you can see it. We've got two right over here. Well, one ran off, you're too curious. But they are settling in. They look like they're very happy. Got the garage door open here so they can get lots of sunlight and be able to look out and be able to have a little bit better view than my living room. Now y'all, if you want to raise meat on your homestead, on your back porch, on your balcony, this is the way to go. And in my video on how to build a quail cage, I will show you just how to build a 3-level quail cage that will hold 18 quail. You see, we have ours in the garage, okay? You don't have to have a bunch of property to raise quail. This is like the ideal thing. If you want to start easy, start simple, this is it, guys. This is the way to go. Now at the end of this video, I'll have a link to our playlist on raising quail, and you'll find exactly how to get started. It's just a wealth of information, y'all, from hatching eggs to building quail cages to building all kind of things, how to clean these cages. It's all there. If you have any questions or comments, please be sure and leave them in the comment section below. I love to hear from you, and I'll do everything I can to help you on your road to self-sufficiency. Please give us a big old thumbs up. We're a new channel. We haven't been around long, and we could really use all the help we can get in trying to get us out there and to promote our channel. All right, y'all, let's raise some quail. Take care, and God bless.